Well, good afternoon. I guess I have to ask you, when did you ever first know about Brett Yormark?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I didn't think, you know of him as the possible candidate with the Big 12?
Thank you for asking and phrasing it that way, because quite frankly, really can't talk about it. But like the rest of you, everyone else certainly heard the name last night, and candidly, not anybody that I know and or have ever crossed paths with, but if it's true, and no reason to believe that it's not, we'll look forward to working with him, and hopefully making the Big 12 a extremely viable conference, continue to be an extremely viable conference, which I think it is, and we talked about it coming out of the Dallas meetings and the energy, and just looking forward to the future of the Big 12.
One of the things, whether it's Bill Smith or whoever it is, one of the things you've mentioned, even from day one when Bob Bowlesby decided he was going to retire, and you've said this before about how the Big 12 needed to think outside the box, a big thinker, deal maker, finding additional and creative revenue streams. Is that something that seems to check all the boxes with what you want?
Yeah, I mean, again, candidly, I don't know, but I do think that, for example, if we go into, the upcoming TV negotiations, we go into it and negotiate and present ourselves as normal, as we have traditionally. I think we're going to end up with what you would expect, a very, very traditional type agreement, and I think we're going to have to be really creative. I think we're going to have to really hope for partners that want to grow relationships, that want to try new things, do some things different, explore different ideas. We're gonna have to paint a vision for the future and conceptualize what this could really look like. If it's just about numbers and data, then I think that certainly we'll land in a good place, but maybe not as good a place as we can. So again, whoever that person is, I'm looking forward to it, and again, certainly as we have this conversation, I think about Commissioner Bowlesby, and hats off to him for doing such a great job, and again, in the midst of just a lot of things changing.
Mack, how exciting is it for the conference? And I'm not just trying to pump sunshine here, but look, there are a lot of negatives we can say, or things that headaches. We talk about them all the time about the changing world of college athletics. But for a conference like the Big 12 to essentially be almost born anew and be able to try things that have never been tried before and do things that haven't been done before when it comes to whether it is media negotiations or scheduling or all that you kind of have a clean slate in front of you.
Yeah, I think Paul, I think it's really, really important. I think this is a wonderful opportunity out in front of us. I think my other colleagues in the conference believe the same, and just like I think this is going to be a great opportunity for Baylor, and I said great opportunity. I didn't say easy opportunity. There's going to be some difficult times and difficult conversations and difficult decisions as we think about, all of the things that we may have to navigate here in the future. But, I think it's an opportunity for Baylor to be a shining light in the midst of all of this chaos. And I think if we do it right with the Big 12, I think the Big 12 can shine bright amongst the five as we navigate the next 5 years, and bringing in the four and transitioning out the two. I think we have this opportunity to land in a really, really good place.
Mack, where do you feel like Baylor Athletics is in terms of becoming, a permanent fixture? Not so much like the blue blood and thing like that, but how much untapped potential do you think that there still is? Because this has been a conference that's basically been run by a couple of brands now for well over a decade. They're going to need some places like Baylor, Oklahoma State, Iowa State, et cetera, to carry more of a load. How well equipped do you feel to do that? And do you feel like Baylor's one of those schools that can be that front-facing program for the Big 12 Conference?
Well, I say this really with all humility. I think we've been in that place. When you think about football, men's basketball, women's basketball winning conference championships within a calendar year, and that certainly hasn't been done many times at all. And I think with the addition of new facilities and long-term contracts for Coach Aranda, for Coach Drew, and for Nikki, and then all of our other head coaches, I hate not including them, but they've all done an unbelievable job. A new baseball coach now. I think we're in good position, Craig. I guess here's what I tell young employees when they're first starting out. Be great at what you do. Become invaluable. Like if you really become great at what you do and not worry about all of the other noise, your career trajectory is gonna take care of itself, right? And assuming that you treat people the right way. And for us here at Baylor, I guess I'm not worried and focused on where we're positioned within the conference. I'm worried and focused on just us being the very best that we can be every single day, and I still believe our best days are ahead of us. And I think if we do that, our place in terms of our place nationally, and our place within the conference will take care of itself. And so we're going to continue to pound the rock. We're going to continue to work at it and attack it in that manner and in that fashion. And if we can do that at an elite level, all of the other stuff will take care of itself.
Isn't that almost the same philosophy the Big 12 is using and wants to use as they move forward?
I hope. I guess. I hope that's the philosophy that we embrace and our mantra that we take on. We put our head down and grind it out and worry about making great decisions and executing at a really high level, and we'll see where we land.